Kind regards, tutor and peers. I'm Jesus Monsalvo and this is my individual video for task 5 to the course Didactics of Social Science. So let's start with the grade that is 7. The date is August 1st, the year 2021. I am the teacher, Jesus Monsalvo. The topic is simple future. The time of the class, 2 hours. The skills that we are gonna see in the class are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So let's start with social science DBA, basic learning right. Level A, basic users of the language. Aim, demonstrate how to form simple future tense. Use will to speak about the future and simple requests. The resources that we are gonna see in the class, we are gonna use in the class are PowerPoint slides, internet resources, video beam, notebook, note take notes, pencil. The skills are listening to learn pronunciation of simple future tenses, speaking to practice how to say sentence in future, reading to read conversations in English for practice, writing to know how to form future simple using will. The achievement indicators are classroom routines, how to start the class of a very interesting way to the students, procedures, communicative activities, introduction. The teacher is gonna to start the class by introducing the students into the future context, talking first in Spanish and then in English to provide for information and clarify initial doubts. The time for this step is 10 minutes. The assessment is not needed in this stage. Presentation stage. How you are gonna introduce the topic? Well, the topic is going to be presented by steps. In each one of those steps, a practice will be made by students. Step 1. Presentation of the topic using PowerPoint slides. Please check here, for example, here in the link of my Word resource, you can find the PowerPoint presentation. So, step 2, ask students about facts that are true. For example, who is the current president of Colombia and until then he or she will be the president? Another question would be, are you hungry? And the possible answers using will. Step 3. Make sure that the students understand clearly how to form the future using will in affirmative, negative, and interrogative form. The time for this stage is 15 minutes. 50 minutes, sorry. So the assessment in this stage will be done in a way that the students first of all practice pronunciation using the warm-up shown in PowerPoint presentation. The warm-up activity consists in several conversations of two people and the students are going to practice speaking like they were talking those conversations. Sorry. Other assessment will be the question to the students and know the teacher if the students understood the topic. If it's necessary, the topic will be repeated the times necessary for the correct appropriation of the students. So, the practice stage. How and what will the students practice? The time for this stage is 30 minutes, and the students are going to make several sentences using simple future in affirmative, interrogative, and negative form. The teacher is going to show several sentences, but in disorder, and the students will adjust them. Just here like the examples, using the words write, will, a story, short, and the other questions that we are going to see here. Other practice stage is ask your students the next question and they will answer it. What are you going to do this weekend? So the assessment is by practicing the tasks that will provide to the teacher a general, specific idea of necessity of the students and which part he has to reinforce the topic for improve the appropriation of the class. And the production stage, using again the video beam tool, the teacher will show to the students several internet resources. The students will answer, the teacher will take grades. The internet resources are the next. Those um, pages of internet that I'm gonna show you later. The time for this stage is 30 minutes. The homework is the students will see three pictures and they are going to write at least four sentences using will by imagining the context of each picture. Those pictures and the internet resource is the next one. This is Agenda Web and where we can see here several exercises. This is a page that I really recommend because it's interesting that what we can see here. So that's all for today, and this is my presentation for the stage 5 of didactics of social science. Thank you and good night.